Oasis has personal commitment from the background of the founders that we are dedicated to providing access to the vulnerable in society and to have access for people to have employment on a sustainable basis. So one of the ethos or the pillars of our business is to ensure that our businesses are creating sustainable development. But we can provide in our own small way a solution in the private sector to resolve the issue at a reasonably priced point, and that would help a large number of the population to leave poverty and come to education. It's debatable, but in our own view, education is proving to be one of the surest way to eliminate poverty completely. And most of our SME business have been sponsored by people of that background. So we feel that if we focus on that market, we will have a much broader effect on the overall economy of the country. So our sectors are mainly those in education, in health services, in financial services, in food, housing, and hospitality. So these are the sectors that would exclusively attract capital from Oasis. We started off from Ghana, validated our concept. We've taken on Côte d'Ivoire, which is a very short distance to Ghana, and with this fund, and in our third fund, which will be bigger than the 50 million, at that level, we would have had enough time to have studied the other countries within the West Africa. Already we started our studies on Senegal, on Benin, on Mali, Burkina, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, with ongoing studies, so that in the next 4 years, when we expect to raise another capital, we would have selected additional 3 to make our country count 5. But we would eventually cover all West Africa, but we will want to do it when the country is ready. The investment of FISEA is very useful to us. I mean, we have already raised 27 million. Our target is to get to 50 million. The coming of FISEA brings us to $34 million, which is phenomenal. So we've gone past a certain threshold that makes us potentially viable. And beyond that, by the count of 3 DFIs in itself is attractive enough for other DFIs or even other private investors to come. Make no mistake, the presence of IFC, the presence of DDG, the presence of Proparco are very instrumental in attracting private people, because some of the private people would like to give money to fund managers, but they are not sure and they don't have the expertise on how to do due diligence on these people. So once they know that, oh, Proparco has given you money, then it is enough reason for them to consider that, okay, let me ride on the back of Proparco, because they may have been very thorough in checking all the due diligence requirements that as a private person I may not be able to do.